EVGA has come up with an explanation on how Amazon's MMO, New World, has bricked 24 GeForce RTX 3090s.
Only 24?
Only 24. Like, the problem was, like, you read the headlines, and it seems like the problem's, like, huge. Everyone's 3090s getting bricked.
I remember when this happened, we had an article in the show about how what's it called? New World was wrecking GPUs.
Yeah.
And I remember when we talked about it before, it was only EVGA ones that were having a problem, and I was just like, there's got like they said that they were just sending out new ones, and I was like, there's got to be something wrong with the cards if they're sending out new ones.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, yeah, there was something wrong with the cards.
There's some poor soldering around one of the MOSFETs on the card, like just poor workmanship, and there's only 24 that were affected, and they're only the newer runs of the card.
I call bullcrap on that.
Yeah.
Well, think about the timeline of how that happened. We see the article. Some graphics cards are getting bricked. Then we immediately hear, like, EVGA is sending out replacements. Like, they were just sending them out, basically.
Yeah.
They had like, researched, figured out there was a problem, and decided to send out replacement graphics cards in the course of a week?
Yeah,
or did they already know about the
problem?
And it was like, oh crap, this is the problem that we thought might happen.
And it's
Send
happening.
these guys these free graphics cards. That's more likely to me, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. And then once they got the cards back,
no, they knew.
I
think they already knew.
They confirmed it 100%.
I think they knew already.
And so they put it out.
Because otherwise, I remember it was just like, they're just sending out graphics cards? Like, that seems crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's only early production run cards manufactured in 2020.
Yeah.
That this problem is happening with.
They knew about this problem.
Yeah, even though a lot of the articles just went, wow, they're like, oh my God, it's not just 3090 cards, it's not just EVGA, all these cards are getting bricked.
Yeah, I remember they were talking about, it was specifically EVGA, and then other people were saying, like, oh, my card, what other people were talking about.
Other people are
cards.
Probably trying to get refunds from other companies, get them to send them a new card, because I heard
remember
that
when
EVGA was sending them out super quick.
When they were sending them out, I was just like, this sounds like a problem they knew about already.
Yeah.
So, pretty crazy that, but like, what about New World did it?
I don't know.
Like, it was just so badly optimized. It was like
it could be.
overheating the graphics card, and then it would melt this crappy solder or make it crack more or something.
Yeah, maybe.
It's just a very crazy thing.
Yeah.
That reminds me of when the Xbox 360s were dying, and people were recommending wrapping them in like towels and turning them on and stuff like that, and overheating them and stuff, because it would like melt the solder holding the graphics processor on, and it would reseat it, so you'd like intentionally overheat your Xbox to get it to work again.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, and it worked.
Yeah?
Yeah. People would say it worked. I don't know if I ever said this one too on here. Another one weird thing like that was in the Dreamcast days, I got Phantasy Star Online, and it would not play in my Dreamcast. It just wouldn't boot. And I had to get my friend to buy it in Victoria and send it to me because it wasn't available here. And I was like on GameFAQs trying to figure out like what the problem is, and some guy was like, boil the disc. And I'm what? And people were like, yeah, just put it in boiling water. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, just dip it in boiling water, it'll work afterwards. And I'm like, no. And then I was like, well, actually, like I have no other recourse here.
Yeah.
So I just boiled some water and just was like, dunk, turn, dunk, took it out, dried it off, Dreamcast, loaded up immediately.
You must have had some kind of factory schmoo on it.
I have no idea, but it
boiling
worked
water
immediately.
took it off.
It was crazy. I couldn't believe it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So stupid.
That's hilarious.
But how would someone discover that?
Right?
Like, you're just sitting like, this disc won't work. Man, fuck this disc. I'm going to boil this disc.
I'm going to boil it and see what happens.
Yeah. And like...
For science.
Yeah. And it worked. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it.
That's hilarious.
But at that point, it was just like, well, I have nothing to lose here. It doesn't work, so I may as well boil it.
Yeah. It's not like you can take it back.
I could have mailed it to him and whatever, but it was just like, well...
What a kerfuffle.
Why not, right?
Yeah.
And it worked. It was crazy. I've not boiled any discs since then.
No. And nor will you
first...
ever anymore.
I mean, if I had a game that wasn't working...
You might try and boil it.
Yeah, maybe. It's whatever.
But I think
the Dreamcast had that GD-ROM in it, and it was probably like they had their custom laser and all this crap, so it was probably not like the most, I don't know, quality assured setup in the world.
Yeah.
Whereas any like Xbox or PlayStation has. They've made 20 billion, Blu-ray lasers at this point. They got it pretty well dialed in, so it should work no matter what. Yeah. Anyways, crazy stuff.
Yes.
So you don't have a 3090, do you?
No, I don't. I will.
Really?
Yes.
When? When you can buy one?
When I can buy one. There's 2 sitting in Langley right now. I can go buy one right now. But I have to physically drive myself to the Memory Express in Langley to buy it.
You think they'll still be there if you went and drove there?
I don't know.
How do you know they're there?
Because the website says so.
Oh.
I looked at all...
You can't buy them online?
No, you can't buy them online. You have to walk into the store to buy them.
What the hell? Why?
It prevents scalping.
Yeah, that's going to prevent scalping.
Well, somebody's had to go into the store and
buy 2 of them.
And buy 2 of them.
Okay. How much do they cost?
$2,500.
Jeez Louise, you're not going to buy one of those.
Sure.
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm putting my foot down.
One of these scenarios, huh?
I'm putting my foot down on that one. Holy crap. That's too much money, dude. Just wait till next year.
I want to put my editing rig together for all the editing I do.
Dude, how much time is that going to save?
Oh, it's not going to save any time, really.
There you go.
I just want an editing rig for upstairs, so I'm not in the basement, in the PRS.
You don't need a 3090.
Oh, they're all gone.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. You're welcome. I saved you $2,500. Good God. Is that the normal retail?
That's normal retail.
Good God. That's ridiculous.
Well, here's one for 23.
Oh, well.
Okay, yeah, this is...
Okay, I'll let you buy that one. It's $200 savings.
Yeah, they're out of stock now.
Darn it all, eh?
I know. I should have got it while I was...
No.
Yeah,
you need to save all your pennies,
It was the GeForce RTX 3090 Ventus from MSI.
You need to save all your pennies, Mikey T.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
For what?
For other things.
I'm going to be spending a lot of pennies coming up soon.
Yeah, but you need those pennies not on a 3090.
Well, I'm going to be buying 3090s with those pennies.
You can just use 1080s.
1080s?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
No one's going to want to come in and be like, hey, can I borrow your editing station? It's got a 1080 Ti in it. I've already got a 1080 Ti. It's in there.
Okay. I don't think a 3090 is what's going to be setting the world on fire for that.
It is setting the world on fire, though.
Literally burning the world
Literally
down.
burning the MOSFETs out.
Okay.